welcome or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my final TBR of the year. I feel like every year I say time is moving by so fast, but this year specifically flew by, and I cannot believe it. It's December. Like, truly, it is almost 2026, and I hate that. A new month means I get to play my TBR game, so I'm not too mad about that. Let's make my December TBR. I have no idea what I want to put on it, so we shall see. If you've never seen one of my TBRs before, it's pretty simple. I'll roll one die to get my number across, one to get my number down, and where they meet in the middle. That's the prompt that I use. If I get doubles, I add on an extra roll, and however, the prompts for the doubles are a little bit easier just to make my life a little bit nicer. We're gonna start out with 4 rolls. We'll see how nice the game is for me today. I want to start with 4 because I have so many books that I want to read before the end of the year, and I don't want to have to stick to a certain TBR. Let's just start with roll number 1. Sorry if this is weird. I'm trying a new filming thing, so we'll see. Okay, we've got 4 across and 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the A of or needs to be in the title, so I have a lot of choices. Let's replace that one with least favorite cover. I'm gonna go with The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. If you watched my 10 before the end video, which I will link down below, I did mention this as one I wanted to read before the end of the year, so that's kind of perfect. It is about a girl. She commits suicide maybe, and she ends up in the Midnight Library, which is kind of an in-between state, and then the books within there, when she opens them, she's able to see if she made different decisions, how her life would have went, and it really makes her think about what her perfect life would be, but I think also what the sacrifices and all that would be that come with that. I think it's a pretty thought-provoking book, so I feel like it's a good way to finish off this year and start next year off with, so I'm excited for it. I think it may make me cry, but that's okay. Let's do roll number 2. 3 across and 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful cover, which is again pretty broad, so that's nice. Let's replace that with one word title. I actually struggled with that one. I was like, what do I like on a cover? And I was actually trying to figure out an audiobook I could listen to, but the only cover that was screaming beautiful cover to me at this moment, I don't have an audiobook for, but we're just gonna go for it. Dream On by Jennifer Hartman. This is also on my 10 before the end, so I feel like that is part of why it was on my mind and I knew this was a beautiful cover. I think it starts in high school. These kids do a High School Musical thing, not the movie, unfortunately. Then he leaves. 4 years later, he is like a huge star, household name, and he comes back to their hometown, is turning their story into a TV show, and everyone wants to know about her. Obviously in the TV show there's a fake one, so everyone wants to know about the real Stevie St. James. He comes and offers her something she can't turn down. He wants a fake romance to keep the buzz alive in exchange for the financial freedom she desperately needs. I am really interested in this one. I think I've only seen Steph Loves read this one, but she loved it, and it just sounds so interesting to me. I'm gonna put this one on my TBR, and hopefully I enjoy it. It looks really long, especially for like a contemporary romance, and it kind of is. 424 pages. So let's go on to roll number 3. Okay, I've got a 4 across. Okay, let's redo that. And a 5 down, which is actually crazy because that's what flipped up on the ground. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantasy. Not particularly what I wanted, but not awful. Replace that one with Minority BIPOC rep. I do know what I'm gonna go with. I just got my loan from the library that I've been waiting for months for. It's The Games Gods Play. That sounds weird in my head. By Abigail Owen. Yeah, The Games Gods Play. It just sounds too plural when I'm trying to say it. By Abigail Owen. This one, I really don't remember. Yeah. The gods love to toy with us mere mortals, and every 100 years we let them. I have never been favored by the gods. Far from it, thanks to Zeus. Living as a cursed office clerk for the Order of Thieves, I just keep my head down and hope the capricious beings who rule from Olympus don't notice me. Not an easy feat, given San Francisco is Zeus's patron city, but I make do. I survive. Until the night I tangle with a different god, the worst god, Hades. For the first time ever, the ruthless king of the underworld has entered the crucible, the deadly contest the gods hold to determine a new ruler to sit on the throne of Olympus. But instead of fighting their own battles, the gods name mortals to compete in their stead. So why in the underworld did Hades choose me, a sarcastic nobody with a curse on her shoulders, as his champion? And why does my heart trip every time he says I'm his? I don't know if I'm a pawn, bait, or something else entirely to this dangerously tempting god. How can I when he has more secrets than stars in the sky? Because Hades is playing by his own rules and death will win at any cost. I just know people really enjoyed this one when it came out, like mostly at least 4-star reads, and yeah, I finally got my hold info. It's good I got an audiobook on here and a loan that I have to read anyway. Let's go into roll number 4, which hopefully will be my last roll for December. What, well, you can't even see that, sorry. 1 across, 1. Of course I had to jinx it. Of course I had to jinx it on the last one. So we will have 5 rolls. Doubles on the next roll if we get them. Don't count. But of course I had to jinx it on the last one there. So I've got 1, which is free pick. That one stays on there, but here's the proof. I think I'm gonna go with The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I want to finally get to this. I've put it off for so long, and the movie is coming out in December, so I'll probably watch that at some point. So I might as well get ahead and read this. I might listen to the audiobook for this, honestly, because I think the audiobook is pretty good. I've read a couple Frida McFaddens at this point, not very many, but I've liked the audiobooks for them anyway. This one is about the housemaid for the Winchesters. I try on one of Nina's pristine white dresses once just to see what it's like, but she soon finds out, and by the time I realize my attic bedroom door only locks from the outside, it's far too late. But I reassure myself the Winchesters don't know who I really am. They don't know what I'm capable of. The final roll of 2025. Oh my god, that makes me sad. Oh, depression. Oh. See, the game doesn't want to end either. 6 across. That's so weird. Again, 6 fell on the ground. It really wants a 6 across. And 1 down. See what the last prompt is for 2025. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-word title. We will replace that prompt, but honestly I'm just gonna reset the board in January, but we have flip a coin. I maybe wasted my free pick, but that's fine. I have other things I want to read now, but now that I'm looking at my shelves, but whatever. I'm gonna pick Silent Sister. This was also on my 10 before the end. It is a YA mystery about 2 sisters who go missing. One comes back or is found alone, injured, with no memory of what happened, and she has her sister's blood on her, so she must prove her innocence by piecing together what happened that night. I think it's at like a class trip. I just love a YA mystery, and even though I have to read this physically, it's only 332 pages, and I can mysteries are so much easier for me to read fast, especially YA mysteries, so that's why I picked this one, because all the ones that I want to read were physical reads. I've got a little bit of everything, like a romance, 2 fantasies, 2 mysteries. I feel like that's a good one, because remember, the game's God's Play is also on here. I don't want to end this video because I'm sad it's the last one for 2025. If you have any fun ideas for me to add to my TBR game in 2026, definitely don't hesitate to let me know in the comments down below. I want to maybe spice it up. I need to make a new board. I've had the same board the whole time, and I think in January it'll be 4 years since I started my TBR game, so it might need a remodel or just like an upgrade to a new sheet. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of these books, and let me know what you thought of them, as well as what's on your December TBR. I'd love to hear it. And if you have nothing else to comment, leave a dice emoji down below. Oh, and welcome to Bookmas, my Vlogmas for December. I forgot to say that. I'm doing Vlogmas, so please subscribe and stick around.